Mohammed, just shoot. Give us some of your advice and tips to people wanting to start a business and these people that are working. You were telling me a little bit earlier and I needed to type it.
Sure, no problem. Well, look, I started off working in insurance sales. Hated it. I hated it. Then I moved on to working for one of the corporate companies for about 5 years. The department I worked for, we broke records upon records upon records. But at the end of the day, you get your basic salary and that's pretty much it. So I realized why put in all that effort just to get a set amount of money out? Whereas if you're running your own business, you put in the same amount of effort, what you're going to get out is tenfold. A lot of people will probably say, why go into your own business? It all depends on the person that you are. I mean, if you're someone who's ambitious, who you want to live a life that you always dreamed of, in all honesty, unless you're a real professional, you have to be running your own business. If you're working for the man, you're only going to get so far in life.
Tell me something. What happens to people that work for other people? What is their story on life?
Well, look, I would suppose most of those people, what they're going to be looking for is security. They're going to be wanting a set salary. They want to know every month when I go home, I've got my 20,000, 5,000, whatever the amount is. They want that. Running your own business, you could go home 1 month with 100,000, the next month with 0, the next month with 20. So it all depends on the person that you are. I mean, generally people who are working for other people, they've got wives, they've got kids, they've got bills to pay. So they can't take the risk of moving into your own business. And also you need to understand that to start a successful business takes a lot of time, a lot of effort and a lot of money.
Cool.
And if you don't have that money, then you may as well not waste your time.
So money is key.
Yeah, it's key.
Can you start without any money? No.
Look, you can, I suppose, maybe on a small scale, depending on the business that you're doing. But if you're doing something like this, catering, you've got no chance in hell.
No chance in hell.
No
Is
chance
it tough?
in hell.
It's a tough business.
Especially in this market, it is a cutthroat business.
Yeah, I like to hear that.
Only advantage that we've got over everyone else is that our food is head and shoulders above the rest. And I'm not saying that because it's my business. Every single customer of mine who's eaten my food says exactly the same thing.
Mohammed,
tell me food they've eaten.
Tell me something. This is your parents brought you up in the startup industry, right?
Yes. Look, they started this business 27 years ago, but they did it on a small scale where they were operating from home. Everything was done at home. We could only do outside catering, order 3-4 days in advance, up to about 300-400 people, and that was a huge stretch for them because myself, my brother, my sister, we were all in Johannesburg. There was no one to help them besides the staff. Okay. Since I came in, I've taken it to another level to say, listen, we're missing out on the retail trade. So we've moved into this premises here in Brickfield Road. We're still doing the catering, but now on a larger scale, up to 1,000 people. And we're doing retail as well. And the only reason we're able to do those numbers is because we've now got a venue or a facility that's tailor-made for our needs, rather than making do with a makeshift place at home.
Okay, so your advice is start your own business, but you need a lot of capital.
You need the capital.
Do you need the experience?
Look, again, it all depends on what you're doing. I mean, I've got friends who said, I'm starting a clothing business. I'm supplying Mr. Price with clothing. And my first question to them is, you've been in the food business your entire life. What do you know about clothing? Oh, no, I know a guy and he knows a guy. Guaranteed disaster. You're going to end up in a serious amount of trouble. Do something that you know and use your brain. I mean, if you know that it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to start the business, I mean, even a catering business, the first thing you need is a delivery vehicle. And a decent one's 200,000 then. You need finance. Are you able to obtain that finance? If no, you're going to be wasting your time, seriously.
Thank you, Mohammed. Anything else?
Well, I suppose, at the end of the day, just live your dream. Everyone out there knows exactly what kind of a life they want to live. Some people will, you tell someone you can make R1 million running your own business, but he's comfortable earning the 20,000 rand a month. That's his choice. Let him live the life he wants to live. But whatever you do, in all honesty, whatever you do it the right way. If you're a God-fearing person, do not even think about going down the wrong road. Fraud, stolen goods, etc. You may make it in life now, but you'll either see it later on in life where you're going to suffer, your kids may suffer, or God may make you suffer in the year after. It's all up to you.
Thank you, Mohammed.
Thank you.